Good afternoon, dear parents, dear students. I'm Vaidehi Harkare. I welcome you all on behalf of CP Goenka International School, Thane. Our grade 10 students have finished their semester 2 exams and having their time relaxing at home or moving around. After the semester 2 exam comes the next step. And we at CPGIS always think of our students. We would not like to leave their hands so easily. We would still like to hold their hands and get them into the next process as well. I welcome our esteemed principal, Ms. Sharmila Madiwale, to this session. Our principal ma'am would want to guide all the parents regarding the application form that needs to be filled for FYJC, that is first year junior college. After grade 10, students have a choice to continue with ISC after ICSE exams, or they can go to the state board or any other board as per their choice. If they wish to go to the state board, junior colleges for grade 11 and 12, there is an application form by the state board that comes out and that needs to be filled. Of course, the schools that from where you have completed your grade 10 does need to play a vital role in that. And there, Ms. Sharmila Madiwale would like to guide all the parents how to go through that application form, how to fill it, and what is the next step. Let us learn the process, dear parents. And welcome, Sharmila ma'am. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Vaidehi. Thank you so much. That was quite a very good introduction, I would say. And once again, a very good afternoon to all the parents, all the students out there. And as Ms. Vaidehi said, it is a very important step in your life, a very important stage in your life wherein you are going to choose the college of your own choice. So, as stated earlier, we are an ICSE affiliated school. We are also an IGCS, that is Cambridge affiliated school. So, as a natural progression, the students of ICSE can pursue their grade 11 from ISC schools and colleges. We are also going to start with the ISC very soon, and next month onwards, we'll be also starting with ISC. So the students who want to pursue ISC as a natural progression from ICSE have no problem because they can approach their own schools or anywhere else for taking admission in ISC. Similarly, the students who are pursuing IGCS, for them, the natural progression is of course A levels. We do offer at CP Goenka International School, we do offer A-level qualification as well. So the students who are intending to continue with the international curriculum can always take admission. They can come to us and they can talk to us. We will take them through the entire process of admission to A-levels as well. So at CP Goenka International School, we will be helping you at school with your ISC admissions and your A-level admission. Now the question arises for all the students who want to pursue their further education with the state board school. Now, if you are switching your board from international or from any national board to the state board, then there are certain important documents which are required, which the school always gives you. So, along with your mark list and your passing certificate, you also get your leaving certificate from the school, and you will be getting something which is called as a migration certificate from the school. Once you get the migration certificate from your affiliated school, then you are allowed to switch your board from any national or international curriculum to the state board. So the document which is required is of course the migration certificate. All right. These are the basic documentation that I wanted to speak about, and after that I would like to take you through the entire process of entering into your details and how to fill in the online form for the state board admission, state board junior college admission. That is something which is very important for you all to understand because the admission is centralized. It is an online process for which you need to fill in the form. So step by step, I will share my screen and I'll show you how you can go ahead with the entire process of your admission to FYJC, that is first year junior college of any state board college. Well, I hope you are able to view my screen, and I'll move ahead. Education is the passport to the future, but tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And here we are trying to prepare our parents, our students to switch their board from national or international curriculum to the state board. This is the link. You can take down this link and just visit this website. Once you click on this particular link, you will be taken to the form. Let me tell you at this stage, dear students and parents, right now the mock session of filling in the details is going on. So if you want to try, you can always try this particular click on this particular link and go to the page and complete your registration process. Of course, this is the mock session which is happening, which will be open till 31st of May. After that, the actual process of registration will start. This is the link. Parents, I would request you to take down this link, and then once you click on this link, you will be taken to this page. I hope you all are able to view this page. On this page, you can see student registration. At this point in time, I would like to give one piece of advice to all my students, that students, now onwards, you will be filling in so many forms, admission forms, examination forms. Whenever you are filling in any form, don't forget to read everything right from the beginning. So generally what happens, we tend to read anything which is there in between. Okay, this is important, this is important, let me read this much and let me go to the next page. But now that you are entering into a very professional world, you need to inculcate this habit of reading every form right from the first word. So this form itself tells you student registration. Now here, applicants 10 school area. We all fall in MMR area. So we are within MMR area. You need to click here on this option. Then comes applicant status. The next point is applicant status. All the children who have taken 10th standard examination, the board examination for the first time, all of you have done that. So you will click on fresher. You are a fresher. If for some or the other reason you have to repeat, only then it is repeater. And if in case you have passed your examination, but because of some reason you were not able to pursue, in that case only you will click on this option. But maximum students will click on the fresher. After that comes the next point, 10th standard or equivalent examination board. Now the students who are pursued, who have done their 10th standard from SSC board, CBSE, ICSE, IB or IGCSE, NIOS or any other board. So most of the students have done from ICSE and IGCSE. I am talking pertaining to CP Goenka International School, which offers national board, which is ICSE, and which offers an international board also, which is a Cambridge board. So our students will click either on ICSE or they will click on IGCSE. After that, this much part is completed. Then you come to the next part of this form. This is 10th standard or examination details. Now you all have your seat number in place, which is there on your admit card. At the time of the examination, all of you were compelled to carry your admit card for the examination, which is a hall ticket. In other language, we also call it as a hall ticket. For IGCSE students, we call it as a statement of entry. Okay, ICSE students, your admit card or hall ticket or statement of entry for IGCSE students. So in that paper, you will get to see the seat number which is allotted to you. You need to enter the seat number here. Then comes the month of the examination, which is, of course, we have done this in the month of May. So May 2022. And then comes the name of the applicant. Again, the name of the applicant will come as per the name which is there on your admit card. All the contact details are to be entered here. If you can see the contact details, email ID, and there is a security question also. It is very fun to, I mean, it's really quite enjoyable to write the security question. Quite interesting questions are asked there. So that is for your own safety of the entire portal. So write that, do that security question as well. And then the answer is to be written there. Password, what password you want to give for this particular entire registration process. Write that password twice and then click on register. Once you complete this form, you are registered, and after this, you get this message. You have registered successfully and your application form number, login ID is this whatever it is. You already have entered your password. Now you are given your user ID also. So this is very, very important. This user ID and password is to be kept very carefully with you, because this is what is going to open the doors of your application forms later on. So the same user ID and password which you are using for registration purpose, that same user ID and password is to be used thereafter. Of course, in the mock session, you don't have to worry about anything because this is just a mock session. But when the actual real registration process begins, that time you need to take care of this. If you could read these instructions here, very important instructions. Login ID and password has been sent to your registered mobile number. So whatever login ID and password is reflected in this online form, that same login ID and password is also sent to you on your mobile number. Note down this login ID, this unique login ID and the password you have created will be used for login to complete the application form and for further processes. So this particular login ID, as I said, will be used because, my dear students, you must understand this is just the part 1 of the application. You have after this part 2, then part 3. So this is the entire process. Every time you are entering into this process, you need to open your account, and for opening the account, you need this login ID and password. Hence, it is very important. Students can change his and her password after login if desired. But again, I would recommend that keep the same login ID. Of course, login ID remains the same, but the password also do not keep changing it. Otherwise, we get confused later on. A student should remember to log out at the end of the session. Very, very important. Don't forget to log out. You can take a printout also of this and you can proceed to log in. This is your login page. Now, whatever user ID you have created has been created, is to be entered here using your password and then log in. This is your login process. Now, once you log in, this dashboard is open, this page is open. And then you have to, now what is the application form part 1? It is incomplete because we have not entered anything yet. Only the login process is completed. So the application form part 1 is incomplete. This is student dashboard. Now proceed to fill application form. Everything is very clearly mentioned on the page, on the website. You just have to follow the steps which are given there. So now when you proceed to fill in the application form, you are taken to this page. Now applicant's personal information. Here you will write the same name, your mother's name, everything. Fine? Name of the school, UDICE number of the school. Our UDICE number is given here. The UDICE number of CP Goenka International School. Also, students will get these details from the school authority as well. You can always ask, call up in school and you get the UDICE number and the other rest of the details as well. applicant's address for correspondence. Write your correct address. PIN code is very important. Write the correct PIN code. State, district. This is all self-explanatory, and you don't have to think much while writing this information because this is your own information, right? Fine. Save and next. Don't forget to save whatever information you are entering in. All right. Applicants from Maharashtra state claiming for any reservation, constitutional or special should upload supporting documents for verification and approval. Now, my dear students, you need to be extremely careful if you are applying or if you're claiming for any kind of reservation. Now, when it comes to reservation, first is of course the caste reservation. If in case you are you want to claim your for admission purpose for any caste certificate that you have, you need to have the caste certificate on your own name. Parents' caste certificate cannot be uploaded. And while claiming this reservations also at the time of entering all your details, you will have to upload the caste certificate of your own, not your parents. So please be very careful. If you do not have the caste certificate, please ask your parents to get it done so that when the actual process of registration begins, it will be easier for you. You don't have to run around for the documentation. So I would request at this point in time to all the parents who are going to claim for the reservation, caste reservation, please keep the caste certificate ready. Sports reservation, in case you are falling into sports quota and if you want to claim for that, please understand you need to have at least national level certificate. District level certificate cannot be accepted. So if you have all these certificates in place, because you will have to, when you are claiming for any kind of reservation, you will have to immediately upload the evidence of it. What is the evidence? What is the proof? And the proof is only the document. So you will have to prove yourself. All right, dear children. So keep all your documents ready. Again, all these questions are self-explanatory, which can be answered by you because I would not know the personal information of all the candidates. So please read all these questions and accordingly reply. Sports category, all these categories have been given here. Now, in-house quota is only for the students of that particular school. So if you belong to, which is not applicable for our school because we do not run any junior college. The state board schools which have the junior college also attached to it, only those students can enter this particular. So through in-house quota. Please mind well, in-house quota is not for us. That is the reason why we have entered here no. Fine. Now, very important, 10th standard examination results. By and large, we all get our 10th standard results before the actual process of the admission. So we do have all the certificates in place, all the mark sheets in place. So here passing status has to be of course pass. English subject is compulsory, as we always keep telling you that English is compulsory. So English, yes, pass. Those who are science students, they can click yes for science. As per rules of ICSE board, okay, this is a very, very important point that I want to make here. For ICSE board, if you want to go ahead with the best of 5 option, then in that case, the subjects are 3 subjects from group 1 and 2 subjects from group 2. So it is not best of 5, but it is the first 5 subjects for ICSE students. Mind well, you need to choose all the 3 subjects from group 1 and all the 2 subjects from group 2. Otherwise, if you want, you can write total percentage out of 600. Now, why this option is not for ICSE students is for the simple reason, minimum subjects you need to have for choosing this best of 5 option is 7. If you have 7 total number of subjects, only then you fall into the criteria of choosing best of 5. But for ICSE, we have total number of subjects as 6 subjects. That is the reason why this option doesn't work for us. The students of ICSE who have 7 subjects, which means in group 2, they need to have one more extra subject, correct? That is 3 subjects, or in group 3, they need to have 2 subjects, which generally is not the case. And hence, we always go for first 5 subjects. Same thing goes for IGCSE as well. So IGCSE also will have to enter all the 6 subjects, right? Not the first 5. Best of 5 can be given only if you have more than 7 or more subjects. I hope I have made the point very clear. Over and above, still, if you are in doubt, you can always come to our school. We are very much ready to help you with any process of admission, be it ISC, be it A levels, or be it state board. Of course, our school will be extending support to our own students who are willing to pursue their further education with the state board. Well, I move ahead. We go to the next slide. Average mark calculation. This is what I precisely explained to you just now. So marks obtained out of 500. It is the first 5 subjects that you need to give, or out of 600, which means the total number of subjects. Again, I think the same slide has come back again. Okay. Our document verification details for our own students. The verification will be done by us, by our own school. Let me tell you, as I told you, the first part is your entering all the details and the verification. The responsibility of verifying your complete form lies with the school, and you will be doing it. Once the verification is done, your complete the process of part 1 entry gets completed. Upload grade 10 original mark sheet scan copy. Keep the scan copy of your mark sheet ready, and these 2 documents are to be uploaded over here. If you can see, file types, JPG, JPEG, all you can see over here, and 1 MB should be the maximum size, and 10 standard mark sheet and school leaving certificates. There are 2 documents. As I said, you will be getting from the school, you will be getting from CP Goenka International School, the students who are of CP Goenka International School, they will be getting the leaving certificate, the mark sheet, and the migration certificate, these 3, and of course the passing certificate as and when you receive it. So these 4 documents will be shared with you all. You also give 1 true copy of each original. So you will be getting 1 original certificate and 1 true copy of it. And then again save, and next, as I said, do not forget to save the information. This is your application number. Fees of 225 is to be paid for doing this application, and which can be, of course, the payment can be made online. The details are again self-explanatory. They are very clearly mentioned on the form. So this is again about your payment. So please understand, dear parents and students, that only filling in and entering the form is not complete. You have to make this payment of 225. Only then the process of part 1 gets completed. And this is how then you get the entire application form after completing the registration. Document verification, as I said, it lies with us. So, I would like to again revise the steps one by one. First, of course, log in to visit the website which is being given to you. On visiting the website, on clicking on the link, you will get the application form. Fill in all the details as per required. It is absolutely self-explanatory. The 2-3 questions when everybody is stuck is, of course, about the UDICE number, which you will get from the school, index number, which you will get from the school, how many subjects to be entered, that I already have explained to you. Do not forget to pay 225 the fees, which is an online payment. Once you are done with all these processes, your form will be verified by the school authorities, by the school. Once the verification is completed, only then your part 1 is complete. After completing part 1, then comes the second part. Now let me tell you, you need not be worried about your results. I know that your results are not yet out. Part 1 will start early, but part 2 starts only after the declaration of grade 10 state board results, not before that. So you need not worry about your results. Your results, ICSE and IGCSE results already have been announced. ICSE results will be announced before that itself. So you will have your mark list, your your leaving certificate in place, which you can upload on this in the said document. And after that, after declaration of the result, the second part opens. The second part of this application contains the colleges. So you have to select colleges, list of colleges as per your requirement, as per your liking. And then from that list, you in the first round you are allotted one particular college. Once that one particular college is allotted to you in the first round, my request to all of you is accept that. If you do not accept that, you are thrown out of the entire process of admission. Because please remember, this is the centralized admission process, which is completely an online process. So please accept that, take admission, and then again cancel it. Go ahead with the second option. You can always do that. But if you say that whatever college has been allotted to me, I am not in favor of this college, I don't want to accept this college. And if you sit at home without visiting the college, your admission entire process will get cancelled. So please visit the college which has been allotted to you, talk to those authorities, they will definitely help you with the entire process. Once your verification of the form is done, the task of the school gets over there. We are going to hold your hand till the verification, till the first part of your form. Second form onwards, you need to connect with all the colleges which are being allotted to you. Those are the people who will be helping you with the rest of the process of your admission, because we are not very much aware of the admission processes of various junior colleges. So I think till the first part, till the verification part, we are very much there to help you all. And then we ensure that you are again kept, or you are given left into safe hands, who will help you to sail through the entire process, and only then will take a back seat. But again, I would like to tell you that if you are in doubt, if you have any problem, do come to us at CP Goenka International School. We offer ICSE and IGCSE curriculum. We already have A levels as well. The admission of for A level is not very difficult. You come to our school, we'll explain the entire process to you. A level is again equivalent to grade 11 and 12. So if you want to switch from any other board to Cambridge board, you are most welcome. The entire process will be explained to you, the admission process, what is the curriculum, how is the syllabus, what are the benefits of joining Cambridge International curriculum, everything will be explained to you. Similarly, after ICSE, the gradual progression is of ISC. We are very soon going to start with ISC as well. I mean, we have the admissions are open. You can come to us and we'll explain to you the process of ISC as well. So these two national and international boards are easily you can seek admission, but because state board is a centralized admission process, we need to help you with the entire process, and that is why we have taken this orientation. Step by step, we have tried to explain the entire process to you. Still, over and above, you can come to us, and we are very much here to help. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was very, very clear. I am sure parents would benefit from this session a lot. There are a few questions though from the parents.
Yes,
Ma'am, one parent from IGCSE section has a question that can the IGCSE children or students fill 7 subject marks or only 5 they can fill? Can they fill 7?
They can fill 7 subjects also. They can fill 5 subjects also.
Okay, so they have the option.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, secondly, for IGCSE again, what should be the month of examination? Should it be February or should it be March? February or March for IGCSE? March. It should be March.
It should be March.
And
2022.
One of the parents is requesting if there would be, is it possible for them to come to school and fill the form?
Which form?
The application form of State Board.
Most welcome. Most welcome. We are here.
All right. So those are the questions, ma'am. And absolutely a wonderful session. Absolute clarity towards filling the application form. I am very sure the parents as well as our students would benefit from it. It is a little tricky. Parents are also doing it for the first time. This would be extremely beneficial for them. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear parents and students. Thank you.